The third mistake that you could make in your dating life, which a lot of the YouTubers and all these guys online, they never speak about this because you might be called a simp, but it is a major mistake to not praise your woman. Praising a woman is kind of like giving water to plants. It's life for the feminine energy inside of her. When you praise her behaviors, what you're doing is not only one, demonstrating your love for her, but you're also two, giving her like the masculine guidance, because this is the best way that you guide a woman, is that you praise the behaviors that would be good for her. And I always thought that this was like something that was like beta. This was something that I always struggled with, because I thought to praise and compliment a woman was like, beta or cringe or whatever. And so I remember being in this relationship for years and years and years with this girl who I would never ever praise, because I was acting like too much of this alpha, like the stuff I had saw online, to act like aloof and everything, even in a relationship. And so for years, like this girl, she had helped me. She helped me with my business. So I used to resell clothes on eBay, and I used to work a part-time job or even a full-time job at the same time as well. And when something would sell on eBay, all I needed to do was screenshot the sales page, like, the details of the customer, send it to her. And this girl that I was dating, she would literally go find the piece of clothing in like our big storage like space, get it, package it up, write the address, go to the post office, pay with her card, not even ask me for the money. And so literally, like, I didn't have to do much work in my own like business. I was literally outsourcing it to the woman who loved me. Never once thanked her for it. Never once praised her for it. She did these things because she genuinely loved me. And I felt like this, this alpha male, she thinks I'm a high value man. It was only afterwards where I just thought, bro, you would have been more of an alpha. You would have been more of this high value man that you pretend to be, if you just like loved her properly, if you like praised her for the times that she did good things. I felt very disappointed about myself when I like recollected that experience. It was in the past, a good few years, probably about 4 years ago. But over the years after it, I would kind of end up thinking about how I behaved in that relationship. Just thinking like, is that your character? Is that your morals? Like, someone's done something nice for you and you don't even thank them. And I personally felt ashamed of myself. And so when I learned this lesson from praising a woman, like the importance of that, inside of the book, The Way of the Superior Man, and I started to use it a lot more in this relationship that I'm in now, I've seen the effect that it's had. I've seen how much my woman has prospered, how much she's like blossomed into this like beautiful, like feminine young lady who's so like if I told you the things that she does for me, you would probably think that I'm maybe exaggerating, or that this was like the ultimate ideal relationship. When I was growing up, I was 17, 18, 19, 20, and I was reading all this like dating advice and everything. People used to talk about like, oh yeah, you'll get a girlfriend who does arts and crafts and she'll make you stuff and she'll bake you stuff, and that's like a good girl. And I could never imagine that, because the kind of women I was dating were fucking demons who just go out and to take drugs and everything. And yet, one by one, when I've been praising my woman, she has gotten into arts and crafts. She does come here. She drives 4 hours to come see me. 4 hours here, 4 hours back home. So 8 hours, which in the UK is huge, right? In America, it might not be or anything, but like in the UK, to drive a few hours to come see someone is huge. And she does it every single Sunday. And it's very, very often, pretty much every single time, she brings me stuff that she's made for me. My name means lion. There's a little pencil pot that she made, and then she made this little cactus pot as well. And she's painted all that as well, like that. Little kitties on there. Lion. She made this entire pot, painted it. And that's a really good logo, isn't it? I've got it made as like a digital logo now as well. Made these. Literally spends her free time doing like arts and crafts and stuff. And it was yesterday when she came and she opened up her bag and everything. Oh, what she got for me this time? Like, and she had like a fucking 3-course meal in there that she had made, all in glass, like Tupperware. Like, you know how normal meal prep stuff is all plastics and everything, but she knows like how much I'm into like anti-estrogenic shit and everything, and she is as well. So she's brought like literally glass box after glass box, and we've got Greek salads with loads of chicken. We've got these chia seed yogurty pot things that she's made, and it's in like these glass mason jars, and then this glass I don't know what you call it, a cup or whatever, and she's made like her own juice into it as well. Like she said, she put beetroot and ginger and apple and orange and like all of them, and she's juiced them all up, and here we've got like this ultra healthy like vitamin juice, and we've got like this 3-course meal. We're sat outside in the sun, almost like a mini picnic in my back garden, and I'm just looking around with how much food there is. It's like she spent days making this. And this isn't even uncommon. Like for like very consistently, she would bring almond croissants that she spent 3 days making them. So when my mom, my dad, my brother, my brother's wife, and my sister, when they like had saw that this was the girl I was dating and this was the amount of effort she was putting in, they started praising her as well. And suddenly, like, she comes over every Sunday. And it's like the whole family will, like my brother and his wife will come over on Sundays as well, because they know that Abby's bringing some croissants or something like that. And yeah, like I just see her prosper, and it's such a beautiful experience, because I see like the massive smile on her face when I say like, oh yeah, this is delicious, thank you for this. And I even praise and compliment her for the drive. Every single time she comes out, I thank her for driving here, because it's 4 hours away. Like she lives close to London, I live close to Manchester. And she drives this every single Sunday. So imagine not thanking someone for that because you're trying to be like this alpha who doesn't, show emotions or something. That's how I used to be, and now it's like I'm fully so thankful and praising her. And you might have a limiting belief, but like, isn't this simping? You've heard a lot about simping online. What do you think? Does this sound like simping to you? Where your girl has done super nice things for you, she spent days making you stuff, and you thank her for it and like, praise her and say something nice about her because of this. Is that simping? The difference between praise and simping is love. When you love this woman and she loves you, like you can't necessarily simp for her. But what I will tell you is just a dynamic to understand. Like, what's the difference between saying to the woman you love that she's beautiful compared to the simp who's messaging her or, who's commenting below her Instagram picture and saying, oh, you're beautiful? What's the difference? Remember that when you praise, you're praising the behavior that she's just done. And so if your girl, let's say she's just posted a picture to Instagram and you comment, you're beautiful, you've praised her on it, you're actually doing the wrong thing. You know why? Because you're praising her behavior of posting and revealing herself on Instagram. That's why the smartest guys probably don't even like or comment on the girls' pictures. Well, the smartest guys don't date women who have got Instagram. And you might, oh wait, what? Every girl's got? No, they don't. My girl doesn't. It's not impossible to like meet a girl who doesn't have Instagram, or to kind of like, guide her into deleting social media and stuff. It's not impossible. But if you date like a normal girl who's got social media and she posts to it, understand that when you praise and compliment your woman, you're praising the behavior, and she's going to be more likely to do it. And so the guys who are like commenting underneath her Instagram pictures, you might be praising the wrong thing, because you're praising her behavior of posting a nice picture of herself on Instagram. When she walks in front of you and she's looking really nice, 100% praise her, look at her, like, wolf whistle. Like, your girl will love that. Next time you see her looking good and she's like walking or something, literally just wolf whistle whilst like staring at her ass, and she will burst into like the biggest fucking smile. Women used to say that they don't like getting catcalled or some shit. Obviously, like, it's different when it's some random fucking dirty looking hobo or something. But when it's from the man that they love that shit. They love it. Next time even if your girl doesn't look good, by the way, even if she's like literally not even dressed up, you're just chilling at home, when she walks off somewhere and you're like staring at her behind, literally just wolf whistle and just keep staring at her ass, and she'll look back and she'll literally smile like the fucking like little girl, and she'll be like waddling away after that. Little stupid bitch. Don't praise bad behavior.